our campus for the commencement exercises honoring the graduating class of 2022. At this time, I kindly ask that all of our guests take their seats. And again, if you require assistance during our program today, please see a faculty or staff member who will be in the vicinity. As a courtesy to all of our
Welcome. Welcome to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2022. My name is Susana Garcia, and I serve as the assistant head of school at Notre Dame, and I will be the mistress of ceremonies for today's event. In this milestone moment, let us begin from a place of prayer. I invite my colleagues, Sister Carol and Sister Jillian, to come forward. These Sisters of Notre Dame de Namur will lead us in prayer and reflection as we begin.
God of goodness, today we gather here. We give thanks here, and we're very joyful here. Divine Creator, gather us into your friendship. Listen as we proclaim in this place your unending love and sacredness of every person, every friend, every graduate, and every family. Fill us with gratitude for the gifts, the accomplishments, the relationships of our Notre Dame family. Give us happy and peaceful hearts as we serve and go out to serve our world. And let it be with compassion and with courage, as Jesus did and all holy men and women have done for so long.
Holy Spirit, join us in taking new steps forward. Please give us the strength, wisdom, and courage to walk joyfully on the paths before us. In this gathering, we give our thanks and rejoice. May the blessings of your goodness be with all of these Notre Dame graduates and their families. We join our voices with Saint Julie, Mary, and all God's holy people when we say, Amen.
Thank you, Sister Carol and Sister Jillian. We're grateful for our sponsorship and our partnership with the Sisters of Notre Dame de Namur. Next, I would like to invite our head of school, Mary Beth Riley, to extend formal words of welcome. Mary Beth.
Good morning. Good morning and welcome. And what a beautiful morning it is. We need to also thank God for this lovely cloud cover that we have today. So how wonderful. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How wonderful it is to be standing here and looking out on all of you, class of 2022, your families, your friends. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful morning. I want to welcome all of you. I want to welcome parents and families. So nice to have you here in person, all together, not 6 feet apart, on our campus and in Pardini Park. I want to welcome people from afar who are streaming right now and watching from so many different locations and are able to enjoy this ceremony of their loved ones. I want to welcome our faculty and staff who you saw bring the graduates in. These people are so strongly committed to this place and to these students to walk with them for their 4 years. I want to recognize the Notre Dame Board of Directors for their strong leadership and governance of this school and helping us today and shaping the future. And of course, our heart is with the Sisters of Notre Dame de Namur, who are worldwide in this mission of St. Julie, and we welcome their leadership and their support of us. And then class of 2022, here we are. Welcome you seniors. Well, almost not even seniors for another little minute here. Welcome you, the orange and light blue Raptors, our 171st class of Notre Dame San Jose. This has been a year, and this year was so significant for us because we got back to our campus and to our life and to our traditions, and really, you brought us home. I have said this to you many times. You led the way to bring us back. You led the way for the classes that are behind you to bridge the gaps of a really harsh year of remote learning. Your sharing of your generous spirit of friendship and fun, you led us in much needed laughter, song, dance, and really some small moments of connection that we could witness among each other. You led that for us, you led that for your sibling classes behind you, and it was important. You brought back community. You kept us moving forward also in addressing concerns and issues that we were doing remotely since March and June of 2020, and you kept that at the front of mind, and you kept reminding us, and as a leader, you reminded me what's important and how we need to focus on these global concerns, and we're grateful for that. You reminded us about things that mattered. And so we, your faculty and staff, are grateful. We are grateful for your spirit as a class that brought us back and punctuate this moment right now of a full year and your graduation, 171 years since our inception. We're grateful for the gifts of each one of you. We're grateful for this very important year and what you have brought to it. We have celebrated with you already at Senior Recognition Night. We prayed with you at Baccalaureate Mass, and now we affirm the good work that you have done and send you forth. Thank you, seniors. Congratulations, and let's begin. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary Beth, for those words of welcome and your tremendous leadership of our learning community. Next, we'd like to recognize a particular award at Notre Dame. It's called the Julie Billiart Award. The recipient is selected by her classmates for her inspirational spirit and her, in the terms of the Sisters of Notre Dame, her heart as wide as the world. I am happy to invite Tiana Kwan, the 2022 Julie Billiart on. Tiana will deliver the salutatory address. Tiana.
Thank you. Welcome, Notre Dame community, to the class of 2022 commencement. I am so honored to be here today as your Julie Billiart Award recipient, and I couldn't be more proud of all of us. On this auspicious day, I find myself drawn to the idea of a legacy. For each of us, our predecessors include our family, our community, and the spaces to which we belong. The legacies of those before us forge a powerful path for us and for future generations. We honor those before us through the meaningful connections we create, the visceral joy we experience, and the rich identities that we embody every day just by being ourselves. Today I give thanks to my own family heritage, my unfailingly supportive family, my dad, whose own positive legacy and memory I aspire to represent. I acknowledge how my identity, my Chinese American background, my gender, my queerness, has shaped me into the person I am today. I am both grateful for the rights that I have today, that those before me had to fight so hard for, but I'm also cognizant of those that we have yet to reach to. Their legacies motivate me to carry on their unfinished fights for equality. I would like to take a moment today to hold space for our loved ones who cannot physically be with us. I ask you to put your hands over your heart and to hold their spirit with you on this beautiful day. Our ancestors are with us too on this beautiful day. These loved ones, my predecessors and their legacies, motivate me to create a better world for all of us. And now we, the class of 2022, can claim that the legacy of St. Julie Billiart is ours as well. Notre Dame, whose generations of young women since 1851 have paved the way for me and for all of you to be here. St. Julie's legacy and her heart as wide as the world guides us now and into the future. And this legacy of love left for us by St. Julie is our inheritance that we are called to do with as we see fit. And I have seen this most clearly in two ways. The first of which, we possess a radical love that is grounded in solidarity and has been cultivated by all of our friendships. The degree to which we support each other has truly been astonishing. We cheer for each other's achievements and we mourn for each other's losses. Just last week at senior recognition night, I was so taken aback and moved by our roaring, vigorous cheers for one another. And I think we all know that every single bit of it came from a true, true place. Because of this, we have created a community in our class where we can flourish into our authentic self, be celebrated, and carry this forward into our future endeavors, building this up into who we are. While we certainly still continue to find ourselves every day, I have seen each and every one of us step into our beautiful and complex identities these past 4 years. And looking at all of you, my heart swells seeing us in caps and gowns. We arrived on this campus as vaguely lost 14-year-olds, but we leave it now as distinguished seniors. And now, we have our whole lives ahead of us, a world to craft as we imagine it to be. And we do so with a commitment to resistance, to the creation of a better world. Just as St. Julie carved her own path beyond the expectations of others, we resist and we reimagine. Resistance has come to us in many forms. Not just in the fervent protesting and organizing that many of us have participated in, but also in the radical learning and the radical loving that we have dedicated ourselves to. Sometimes even our existences are forms of resistance, and this we hold with pride. We have learned to find value in ourselves, not from the way in which the world views us, but the ways in which we find meaning and hope in our identities and our communities. Our legacy of love and this resistance gives us power to reimagine. And we must not forget this. It gives us strength and carries the hopes and dreams of our predecessors forward. And what a beautiful thing that is, that we all sit and stand here, representing all the legacies of those before us. Perhaps those that never got the chance to graduate, or to have a community as we have, or to even be who they are. Our lives are representative of a larger history, one whose stories are not yet finished. And we not only hold these in our hearts, but we carry it forward always. Class of 2022, we make so many proud today, those who are here with us and those who join us from afar. To St. Julie, we thank you for establishing a precedent of bold and daring compassion. To dear friends, family, teachers, thank you for being such integral parts of our ongoing legacies and our unwritten stories. Raptors, we have been equipped with what we need to know for life. Let this celebration carry forward our legacy here and beyond. Thank you.
Thank you, Tiana. The conferral of the diplomas will be led by my colleague, Erin De Silva, Director of Teaching and Learning. I invite Erin to come to the podium.
It's the hair. I'm Erin De Silva, Director of Teaching and Learning. Joining me in the presentation of the graduates is John Bracco, Director of Co-Curricular Programs and Campus Operations, and Kathleen Kiazon, Director of Mission and Ministry. Will the graduates please stand? Notre Dame faculty and staff, Board of Directors, Sisters of Notre Dame, families and friends, it is with great, great pride and love that I present to you the class of 2022, the 171st graduating class of Notre Dame High School. We verify to you that each student has completed the requirements for graduation and is herewith awarded a diploma from Notre Dame High School.
Ariana Perez. Berenice Leon Canseco. Isabella Lopez. Marisol Lopez. Sienna Vasquez. Haley Rose Johnson. Helen Ayers. Lillian Newberry. Elizabeth Liang Xuan Chang. Rachel Joy Mazzetta.
Ellie Wu. Catherine Lay. Anella Joy Quiros. Ayla Rain Fung. Ciara Lynn Hawkins. Catherine Denise Angela Amores Cabales. Eleanor Coonan. Ida Kusanovich. Bhavya Shankarapan. Kartika Natanya Santoso.
Haley Belinbin. Sophia Contos. Claire Meehan. Karis Leonard. Hannah Nancy Crane. Miranda Beard. Kate Hansen. Perry Durbin. Nina Potok. Iman Siddiqui.
Nidhi Vadulas. Serena Wilson. Amrita Kasula. Setsi Contreras. Mireya Guzman. Violet Augustine Marshall. Maya Bond. Helena Mall. Emma Altieri. Catherine Marie Mackey.
Abigail May Mirador. Lauren Pacheco. Bethany Oliveira. Alyssa Quinones. Amina Ateras. Yana Puri. Lauren Kataoka. Bianca Marie Santa Maria Cantos. Lauren Kate Jew. Nitya Rajendra Rao.
Bella Baker. Quinn Campbell Martin. Sneha Sadafuli. Araya Kartik. Grace Narungadan. Devanshi Desai. Juman Beyati. Krista Angelica Ortiz Quinones. Anaí Villavicencio. Sophia Ryan Zarate Reyes.
Alma Galan. Kelly Ramirez. Sochi Quetzal Sophia Burrell. Emma Sierra Walker. Connie Vu. Malia Dobner. Angeline Sungtung Tran. Alina Tran. Gianna Chapin Gunella. Cherie Uyanik.
Kaya Marie Tesharowski. Stephanie Harms. Jasmine Pantoja. Sienna Madrid. Annika Carpio. Kayla Mendoza Pena. Angeles Torres. Tiffany Nguyen. Avalon Lee. Caitlin Cecilia Robles.
Tin Un Cadence Pham. Ashley Nicole Makahia Dana. Alina Mi Primpratep Nguyen. Arabella Marie Makasoet Vitan. Valentina Garcia. Taylor Matum. Alina Zhang. Evgenia Anastastakos. Christine Passion. Cassandra Avendano.
Alexandra Nazareno. Natalie DeLucchi. Rupali Bhatta. Sophia Oberg. Nishita Kumar. Elizabeth Stea. Claire Choi. Anya Sullivan. Emily Fry. Mary Villasol.
Cordelia Isabel Athos. Ileana Allison. Ulandra Valencia Prado. Eleanor Vickery. Carolyn Zazueta. Kayleen Grace. Elizabeth Backus. Cassidy Yunetta. Kaya Akhenaten. Leila Kamsia.
April Q. Lay. Bryn McGee. Claire Nguyen. Maya Barrientos. Mito Funatsu. Radima Prashanth. Aaron Wu. Alyssa Packlin. Justine Lee. Daniela Conchon.
Layla Sheikh. Catherine Salcedo. Emma Liang. Milo Flores. Jolie Wang. Parvati Nair. Anya Mehta. Lizette Navarro. Nancy Liu. Jade Lara.
Faye Neighbors. Sophie Evans. Alma de Jesus Antonio Martinez. Mariana Borgara. Maya Celeste Zuniga. Joanna Stephanie Triana Lozano. Aaliyah Dowd. Isabella Allers. Madison Mortar. H.T. Towns.
Anjani Goodcurry. Yushoshi Basamalik. Haley Tran. Annika Vempati. Malia Wei-Yun Hernandez. Roxanne Oles. Lauren Peterson Chu. Jessica Mader. Noah Birkenwald. Caitlin Rock.
Amira Chugtai. Kara Baresi. Zosha Trella. Alexia Southern. Sarah Thompson. Emma Hendrickson. Aditi Kiran. Nithika Abhinayan Karthikeyan. Divleen Lota. Amik Bhatt.
Koharu Star Nagao. Tiana Kwan. Julia Ruth. Kiana Ainoa. Lindsay Hannah Tsao. Brianna Alexis Zamora. Amy Marie Tran. Jalen Correa. Alana Yee. Elizabeth Nguyen.
Aru Rastogi. Elizabeth Avery Lambert. Aina Patel. Jocelyn Swift. Jay Paltang. Kylie Mikami. Gabriella Schwartz. Amelia Chu. Samantha Boucher.
You guys look good. Will the graduates please stand? On behalf of the Board of Directors, the administration, and the faculty of Notre Dame High School, I congratulate the class of 2022, and now I invite you to transfer your tassel.
Congratulations, graduates. You may be seated. Seniors were recognized for their many accomplishments at a class awards assembly last week. The accomplishments of the class of 2022 are listed in your program and on the school's website, and also on these posters here outside of Manley Hall. This morning during our ceremony, we recognize 53 members of the class of 2022 who have achieved highest academic honors. Their names are included in your program, and I do now invite those students receiving highest academic honors to kindly stand and be recognized for your academic achievement. We are so proud of you, and we congratulate you. Among this group, a student was selected to deliver the valedictory address to her classmates. I now invite Christine Passion to come forward.
I would like to begin by extending my heartfelt gratitude to the teachers, mentors, members of the Board of Directors and Administration, and Sisters of Notre Dame de Namur who are with us today for all the time and dedication they've devoted to our graduating class of 2022. To these everyday mentors, I say, you have given us the courage to lead, the knowledge to succeed, and the passion to dream. It is because of you that we are sitting in Pardini Park today in caps and gowns, ready to embark on these next steps in our journey. For all these things, we, the class of 2022, thank every single one of you. To my fellow graduates, we have faced many challenges over our 4 years at Notre Dame and face many uncertainties in the future. However, our high school experiences allow us to turn this uncertainty into opportunity. We are ready to make our own change in the intricate global tapestry of our world. To show how much you all truly mean to me, I would like to highlight a few of our class's most cherished memories, made on and off the very campus we stand on today. Over these past few years, we have truly embodied our school's leadership theme of confidence, belonging, togetherness, and have unmuted to speak our truth. We have done this all while making a bold, positive impact on the Notre Dame community we hold dear, letting Notre Dame's graduation outcomes guide us as we became lifelong learners, spiritual seekers, justice advocates, and community leaders. A lot has changed since when we first selected the orange and light blue Raptors to be our class mascot at our freshman sleepover, but our fun-filled approaches to each Notre Dame Spirit Week, from our theme of Finding Nemo to Trader Joe's, has shown our continued love for our school community. Parents and guests, please bear with me because there will be a lot of Spirit Week references coming up. It really is our favorite school tradition. While discovering who we were in Finding Raptors as freshmen, unveiling the sophomore need for Raptors on our campus amidst vast change, to finding our Raptor crew in a virtual environment during junior year, and unmuting in the aisles of Raptor Joe's just this past year, I am truly honored to be a part of the class of 2022 and stand before you here today. 1,377 days ago, we first stepped foot on the Notre Dame campus as freshmen. The beginning days of high school were marked by arduous treks up and down the 3 flights of Manley stairs, lamenting our semi-failing cardiovascular health, thanks to the knowledge acquired in our Intro to Healthy Living classes. We grew to be lifelong learners when Miss Herr taught us to say no. A versatile phrase we learned to use in safety and while setting personal boundaries in relationships alike. And more importantly, as we embraced Notre Dame's gift of diversity, we got to know our intelligent, multifaceted classmates. I'm awed by how even as mere freshmen, we were able to put into action Dory's advice to just keep swimming, as we garnered the confidence to model the woman of impact spotlighted in our freshman Women's Place projects. Our sophomore year, we took the connections and confidence we developed in freshman year and formed a community in which we embraced our school leadership theme of belonging. We became spiritual seekers not just in the classroom, but outside of it, as we began to understand our innate interconnectedness. While 6-foot distancing and quarantines resulted in our crash landing into the digital world, we didn't let these disconnections define us. Instead, we put the Lorex's words into action. It's not about what it is, it's about what it can become. We relied on Wi-Fi to connect, like the Lorex's growing saplings depend on water, but the roots of our trees grew closer together and our definition of belonging evolved. In the face of daily monotony and challenging odds during shelter in place, we became stronger in self and our interests, empowering our classmates to do the same. Forming online businesses and advocating for justice in Silicon Valley and beyond, a connected generation connected even more with one another and the issues of our time. Raptors, in junior year, we became big siblings on Zoom, learned to take 10-minute power naps in passing periods, and studied in our pajamas. But we didn't let these circumstances define us. Our unapologetic resolve to challenge our nation's status quo of inequity remained evident. As justice advocates, we took inspiration from leaders on a local and national level and translated it into action. Together, we learned to take charge of our own narratives and uplift those of others. Though we all have many different talents and interests, like each distinctive member of the Scooby-Doo mystery gang, this is what makes us most special. My fellow graduates, you have taught me not just to dream, but to do, in all aspects of life. As seniors, we are the community leaders we are today because we have unmuted. This past year, we've truly encompassed solidarity, making pins and fundraising in support of Ukraine, working with the student body to enact the new hair color policy, and fostering community change through our senior service learning projects. We have raised our voices to advocate for equity and inclusion. And of course, perhaps unparalleled, is how our bold leadership has translated to our class spirit. Though we still can't sing on key in Spirit Week class songs, a fact which actually endears me more to our class, our shouts could always be heard. These past few months, we have proven how Notre Dame is truly a family, and that this campus is a home. We have connected with classmates we might not have talked to previously, geeked out over our favorite book selections, and unmuted to make our impact. We leave this campus with our legacy of confidence, connectedness, resilience, diversity, and mutual empowerment. As we move forward to our next 4 years, I know that we will leave a trail that others are proud to follow. Raptors, we are the future's change makers. We will have triumphs and defeats, but we have showcased our strength to take on any challenge life throws our way. Great achievements arise from courage, knowledge, and passion, characteristics we have in multitude. Though we may part ways today, it is only the end of one chapter of our lives and the beginning of another. As we become agents of change in our respective fields, the roots of our Notre Dame community will always connect us. May the diplomas we receive today serve as a physical artifact of our time at Notre Dame. Remind us of the fun times we have had, the classmates we have grown alongside, and the dreams we head towards. Class of 2022, we are ready to be the future. Thank you, and congratulations to us all.
Thank you, Christine. I'm going to have an aside moment here. You are change makers, and one of the things I love about working at a school is there's adventure and opportunity and change. In over 20 years, we've never done this. We're going to invite a graduate to come back and walk the stage one more time. Anjani Gadkari, get up here. This year, the class of 2022 has selected a Notre Dame alumna to deliver the address to the graduates. The class chose to invite her to speak because of her commitment to community and her ambition. Some seniors particularly loved her position as the founder and designer at Kerfuffle. Throughout her career, Mayra has followed an entrepreneurial spirit with a passion to express creativity and storytelling. The class saw evidence of her commitment to social justice and community through her work with the Latino Leadership Alliance. Join me in welcoming our alum and the person who will give the address to the graduates, Mayra Flores.
Who am I? Who do I stand for? Who will I serve? I received your invitation to give this year's commencement speech, and I was surprised. Why me? What did I have to offer you, the brightest and boldest of young graduates? I was asked to share a story of overcoming adversity, and to be honest, I was stuck. I did as many do. I dug deep into my childhood, my past, for some example, some anecdote to share with you today, and I fell short. The truth is, I never felt poor or underprivileged. Even when we eat beans and rice, growing up every day, I look forward to watching my mother and father in the kitchen, cooking large batches early in the mornings so that they would last throughout the week. The smell comforted me. I never felt fear or vulnerability. Even as I grew up in a mixed status family, my parents undocumented, my dad being laid off from his car washing job over and over again in order to protect him from ICE raids along Stevens Creek Boulevard. I only remember the cold water of the Pacific when we go to Santa Cruz as a family, the safety I felt with my mom and dad holding my hand. I never felt shame. Even as a store employee followed us while we shopped for our school uniforms, or when a teacher told my parents to stop speaking Spanish to me because it was ruining my English. I only remember my dad's smile and my mom telling me that they were just jealous because we spoke 2 languages and they only spoke 1. I felt confident that they were right. You see, when my parents gave up their families, their country, to come to the United States, they did so because they knew who they were, and they knew what they stood for, and most importantly, who they served. They sacrificed all of this because they are honorable, because they are kind, because they stood for the future, their family's future. They stood for me. And their service has and always will be to their family. There was never a doubt in their minds through it all. And because of this, they never allowed for me to feel anything but confidence. That is their gift. All my life, I never questioned whether or not I should be in a room, at a table, in a discussion. My parents raised me to begin with knowing that I belonged there, as do you. It was right here in Pardini Park where I worked to discover who I am, who I stand for, and who I serve. I learned from my teachers, thank you, Miss Orr, and my classmates, the kind of person I wanted to be, the kind of leader I wanted to grow into, to stand for progress, equity, and access, and to serve my community throughout my life. A former intern of mine once asked me for advice on how to be successful in her career. And I told her that there are 2 ways in which she could be a success. The first is alone, through hard work, singular dedication, and determination. I told her that she would have to claw and fight her way to the top, and she would. But she'd be alone, and she'd always have to fight. Or the second way, through hard work, dedication, determination, but always bringing others along with her. As she grew, they would too, until she reached the top. And then she no longer would have to fight, because once there, she'd look around and be surrounded by people whom she brought along with her. Don't do it alone. Look around you. These are your peers. These are your colleagues. And if you hold each other up, support one another, open doors, and bring each other in, these will be your lifelong allies in your journey. Now, I want to leave you with some of my words, with a poem. I also write. A poem of who I am, and encourage you as you take your first steps as adults into the world to think about who you are, what you stand for, and who you serve. Eastside. I am the struggle, the heartache, the headache. I am the success, the joy, the celebration. I am the color, so dark, so deep, provocatively showing up, showing out, standing up. I am the sacrifice of so many immigrants, of mothers, of fathers, of abuelitas and ninos. I am the fruit of their labor, their laughter, their tears. I am everything that makes you love us, fear us, envy, and deny us. I am. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Mayra. At Notre Dame, we talk about becoming a woman of impact, and I think we just saw some strong evidence of that. And I look forward to some years out when we might be inviting y'all back to deliver the graduate address. At this time, I invite the Senior Class Council to come to the stage to lead the class of 2022 in the Graduates' Prayer.
As these high school years now end, we stand here before you, our family, friends, faculty, staff, and sisters of Notre Dame de Namur, with a spirit of gratitude for all we have learned and for all we have become. And so we pray in thanksgiving to our divine Creator for the gift of love present in this moment, in these people, in this journey. So As we go forth from Notre Dame High School, we now commit to the hallmarks through which our loving God speaks to us.
You call us to be lifelong learners.
We will honor the dignity and sacredness of each person and build communities which educate us for life.
You call us to be spiritual seekers.
We will proclaim by our lives even more than by our words that you, O God, are good.
You call us to be justice advocates.
We will commit ourselves to community service and act on behalf of justice and peace in the world.
You call us to be community leaders.
We will embrace the gift of diversity and create community among those with whom we work with and with those we serve.
Good and gracious God, may we, like St. Julie, greet you with hearts as wide as the world.
May we be open to you in whatever way you come to us. May we turn to you in times of joy and times of challenge. May we be
grateful for your love and care, and may we say with Julie, how good you are. Amen. Stay standing, please. All right, and for the last time, you guys, we're going to be doing the alma mater. 3, 2, 1! Alma mater, mother dear, thy name we all revere. May we keep it thus always, stainless as it is today. We'll be true to thee. May we faithful be. Until we acclaim. Ars labora, hail Notre Dame.
We now reach the end of our ceremony and await your final march. Families and guests, your graduates will meet you here in Pardini Park, and I kindly ask you to remain in your places until your graduate returns. I also do want to take a moment to acknowledge our Notre Dame live musicians, so please join me in a round of applause. They're over here in Sunflower Plaza. And you have brought the joy of music to our ceremony. Yeah, they did. On behalf of Notre Dame High School, your family and friends, we congratulate you. Please join me in one last round of applause for the class of 2022. Faculty, my colleagues, you have the honor, please stand, you have the honor of leading the accomplished class of 2022 to their futures. Please go ahead and form the honor guard as we prepare for the graduates to exit.
Let us take one rousing round of applause for our graduates. Families and guests, our graduates will be returning to their mentoring rooms to retrieve their belongings, and then they will be ready to meet you. We invite you to meet your graduates in one of two places: the Center for Women's Leadership Plaza, adjacent to Manley Hall and next to the Center for Women's Leadership. You may also congregate here in Pardini Park and near the canopy area as well. The campus will be available for photographs until about 12. We'll see how we do. We invite you to take that time to celebrate with one another while here on campus. And congratulations to each and every one of you, your families, and especially your graduate. Let us begin this family celebration as we move into what's next. Thank you all for being here today.